How to run real-time inference on just the 10% important data. We will look at examples on distributed fiber optics and wearables datasets. So in the traditional machine learning training scenario, we start with the raw data. We will do some dimensionality reduction. We will train models on a reduced version of the dataset to finally solve tasks like classification or regression. Now, because of the twofold operations f1x and f2x, we end up with a lot of flops and a lot of time. On the contrary, in Lightscline training, we start with a sampled version of the dataset. This sampled version or the sampling is actually coupled with the model training process and is dictated by a loss function, for example. So this ends up giving us the same results using very less flops and very fast. This has good implications for inference, as you can imagine. So here, the traditional inference remains the same, but in Lightscline inference, we are actually only doing inference on the sample data set, and these samples are passing through the lightweight model that we have. So a combination of both of these things gives us significantly less flops, significantly less time, and so on. We'll look at two examples of real world applications. So in this case, we ran inference on 6 hours of DFOS data in under 7 seconds on an Intel i7 processor. So DFOS datasets can typically be very large, often several gigabytes on just a single day, given the large number of channels, high resolution, and so on, high sampling frequency, and so on. What this unlocks is the ability to start running in more inference on site itself and not having to transfer all of that data off site. Another example is we ran a multi-channel sensor data inference on a Raspberry Pi Pico, which is just 264 kilobytes of RAM, runs on a few milliwatts of power, and so on. So these two use cases, as you can see, one with large volumes of data, one with smaller volumes but more channels. All of these different use cases benefit with the fact that we can run inference on a smaller subset of data. I am Ankur from Lightscline. You can learn more about our work by clicking below in the description. Would be happy to get on a call if we can help on your use cases. Thank you.